No, I had an idea for like, you know, the intro song for this episode.
What?
You got one song. It's like "It's the End of the World as We Know It."
It's the end of
That
the
one,
world
right?
as we know
Just-
it.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Fun fact, that's in the Jimmy Neutron film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just know Ken listens to it. That's it.
It listens to the Jimmy Neutron film.
No, that's the song.
But
Don't
I
get me
can't even-
started on Jimmy Neutron. I used to think he literally said booby tassel when I was younger.
when did he say booby
I
tassel?
didn't, but in my head, for some reason, he said something really quick, but he was singing it or something in one of the episodes, and it sounded like a booby tassel. This is totally not on topic.
But it's only a singular booby tassel.
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
That'd annoy me. That would annoy me.
Just one singular titty
No,
tassel.
you walk
What?
into a strip club, you see booby tassel, but they only have one on. You're like, what?
Does the other one fall off? And it's like, you ask them about it, it's like, nah.
I only bought one. At that point, you just take the hand, honey, I'm going to get you another one, and then you walk out and buy another booby tassel.
It'd be like,
Right, I'll
under
tell
the-
you about the time I was in London, what they used to do.
What?
What was it? There used to be a strip club, like, real close to where I never went there, because I ain't about that life.
Uh-huh.
There was a strip club real close to where I was. They used to have a bouncer and a stripper walk out in the street, and wear something very, very skimpy and just walk the streets. And then anytime someone wanked or anything, they'd be like, that way.
Just to get them all to go to
Yeah.
the... Dang.
So those dark nights, like walking home, I just see a stripper walk by. You're like, hello.
Okay, dear.
I actually never made eye contact because the bouncer was very scary.
Was he like 7 foot tall?
Oh yeah.
Beefcake.
He was a very, very strong man. Very clearly a bouncer, though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
all black and had earpiece.
He was with the Men in Black?
Nah, I didn't have suits. It was usually like a black
Oh,
t-shirt. So
dang.
pretty shit.
That was like the Men in Black situation, and like that's like an alien monster. She's just like...
Speaking of aliens, Daniela, did you know the Jimmy Neutron film is about apocalypses?
No.
Or, in other words, apocalypse.
Apocalypti? Apocalypti? Apocalypses? Hi?
Apocalypse.
I don't...
And that's what we're talking about today. The most survivable apocalypse.
That was like the most longest intro I think we've ever done, and we're talking about titty tassels and Jimmy Neutron and strippers.
I didn't even get on to strippers.
Because you said about Jimmy Neutron, I was like, I remember he said about titty tassels,
So
but he
it's all
didn't
your
really.
fault we go on to strippers.
No.
Like you said, teddy tassel. Who else is going to wear a teddy tassel but a stripper?
I don't know, a really kinky grandma.
What do you think about grannies wearing it?
No, you're thinking of it. My mind is blank.
Don't make me go any further than I have to.
Okay.
Go on.
What?
Survivable apocalypse.
Survivable?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to get the dictionary definition up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, not really, but survivable means that you survive a ball.
Adjective.
An adjective?
Adjective.
Adjective?
Able to survive. Able to be survived. Not fatal. Air crashes are becoming more survivable. Translations. Choose language. I'm going to say
I don't think this is a definition.
Greek. Plan. I'm going to say Korean. Hayo. I'm going to say Polish. Survivable.
Oh, so anticlimactic.
So that's just survivable.
Really?
Yeah.
Guess they don't have a word for it.
Fun fact, there was a big boost in survivable. The word survivable. What do you say that's about? Oh, no, about early 2000s. People all of a sudden were real anti-survivable.
The search, like,
Yeah.
more higher.
I said, nah, I think it's just used over time. So people were like, oh, it was early 2000s. Oh, sure, we're survivable. Now it's slowly decreasing because everyone's like, this is not survivable. Okay.
Humanity's slowly declining.
So,
Yes.
what apocalypse is survivable?
Okay, so the way I seen this, we have a good chance. I'm not saying we will survive, but we got a
No.
pretty good chance. So, War of the Worlds. You know, the big, like, alien things that come out of the ground with the...
No, I know. Why are we survivable?
You know, because Tom Cruise could survive. Also, let me tell you, he had a kid in it, right? The young boy, and he went
Ran
off.
away. Yeah.
He went off to war to fight them. Yeah, he came back at the very end. They all thought he was dead.
Oxygen killed them.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
That's-
To be fair, see, I'm going to boss. The main thing I remember from that film was being really confused as a young lad because every time they died, did you where the clothes go flying?
Yeah.
Being real confused because like, are they teleporting them up? Are they naked
Yeah.
up there? Just being like, you know, a young confused lad being like, oh, are there ding dongs and boobies up there? Oh, I can't handle this.
But just think about it. Think of all the neat, cool new clothes we'll get. Like,
We do need to get some clothes for
Yeah.
cosplay. We're going to have a real easy time of it.
yeah, see? Like, someone gets zapped and you're like, oh, this Gucci handbag, though. Like, we could just, like, have wardrobes, or we could be, like, thing is, we could also, start reselling this stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
We could totally, like,
Could
make
be,
a whole
our
market.
own wee business. Like, we can go into houses of dead people and steal stuff.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, see? Like, I mean, at this point, like, everyone's dying. I'm pretty sure, like, people have done far worse, but we're just repurposing
Yeah, like, how
some
long did that?
forgotten goods.
How long were the aliens there for? Like a good
Not long.
month?
No, it wasn't long, because I mean, like, what is it? He's like,
I'm trying to remember.
I
myself.
don't think it was more than, hold on, let me actually look this up,
Yeah.
because, like, I do not believe it was more than, like, a week, right?
Really?
Yeah, because, like,
They fucked up. They did fuck us up pretty good in that week, but we got her back.
yeah, no,
I'm just saying, like,
Worlds.
don't you way in Pacific Rim, they have the whole thing where, like, there's a bunch of people go in and they take apart
Mhm.
the big aliens. We could do that with these aliens. When they're all dead, we can go up and start, you know, scavenging. We could take a body, we can chop off a hand and be like, who wants an alien hand? They like a lucky monkey paw thing.
Uh-huh. Okay, hold on, let's see.
Yes.
Like, I can't tell how long it was.
We'll say 2 weeks max. Although, why did I get the feeling there was like a sort of flash forward in it?
Oh, okay, no, supposedly the Apollo 11 moon landing was 71 years later. Because it was inspired by this book or something like that. Some other book about the Apollo 11 was inspired. That's like,
Sure.
like,
Listen, we'll just assume.
yeah, no, it definitely
say-
was not that
yeah,
long because,
it
like,
was not like years, it was definitely.
if you think about it, they went through, I think, about 4 nights or something, because, like,
Yeah.
there was one night where they found a house to stay in. There was the next night where, I say the next night, they were trying to board a ship, but remember it came out of the water. Then it was the whole thing where it was, they stayed in that, remember, a basement with, like, a crazy guy who tried to kill him?
Yeah.
That one, and then I think it was, like, the next day, then, like, they found out, oh, the
That's the
aliens.
thing.
But it was,
I'm trying.
if it was longer, obviously they cut a bunch out, but, like, I
Yeah.
mean, Tom Cruise did not look battered and torn for being there over a month, and he was still wearing the same clothes.
The thing that's fucking me up is I remember that film being pretty good, which I'm pretty sure it's not good.
It's a 74% on Rotten Tomatoes, I
I
think.
don't think it's that good,
It's-
but I remember
I
it
used to
being
love
good.
it as a kid, so I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it's just us being like, whoa.
No, I remember that film used to like scare me as a kid.
Yeah, it used
I
to
think
like
it was-
freak me out. It's the same as like any other like apocalyptic thing. We would kind of get a bit freaked out because you're like, shit. Like I remember, what was it? Remember the whole conspiracy around 2012? Like
Let's not.
not
That was
the film.
Stupidest shit.
not even the phone, but you know, like the whole like 2012. Like I was sitting there, like, I mean, I'm just trying to think. I was like 13, sitting there like online, all these conspiracy theories, being like,
oh yeah.
whoa, like,
Oh.
oh my god, like, is
Thing.
this gonna come
To
true?
show the night, like, yeah, the world was meant to end. I
Yeah.
remember I was sitting up on Skype with my friends, being like, "World's going to end, guys! Ha ha ha!" And
That's
then, like, I
like,
posted on Facebook. It's the only time I've ever posted on Facebook, and I think I posted something along the lines of, "Ha, here we go, heaven, wank, not getting in there." You know, something real stupid teenage like
Oh yeah,
that.
no, like, that thing. Lots of them older things like used to scare me. I say scare me, but you know, like,
Yeah.
they give you the heebie-jeebies. You're basically sitting there and it makes you think, and you're like, oh god, that could really happen, couldn't it? Even though, like, nowadays I'm
Nah.
like, totally could happen, but I
Nah. See, that's the thing.
think we're
I-
more accepting as you grow older.
I'm looking at my things. I don't have any alien ones, but I do have one that
I have
know
another
you
alien
like.
one. What?
Cloudy. With a chance of meatballs.
Is that an apocalypse film? Like, I know.
That is definitely a
No, I know, but like, I would never sit there and be like, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, definitely was apocalypse. I mean, like,
it's definitely an apocalypse.
God, like, when you put it that way, that means it's real fucked up.
Like their whole thing is like, yeah, people go drown in food.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm hearing is we've like what sacrificed like how many people and just solved world hunger. That's pretty worth it if you ask me.
It is. Like,
That's the thing.
I was just
in
so,
the
like-
second film, do they address the fact that he solved world hunger at all?
I don't think so. Like, I'm just trying to remember. I haven't watched these in a long time, but like, I
I
just.
haven't seen the second one. Like I've only ever seen the first.
Oh, no, you've definitely seen the one bit. The
the
second one.
fucking
Where,
leak.
there's a leak in the boat. Ah!
No way. Like
my
you've
favourite
shown
bit.
me that bit multiple times.
This is so good. No, but like,
That's definitely we could survive that.
oh yeah, definitely. Like, I mean,
I make a wee gingerbread house. We can sit in. We can have a nice meal.
you look outside, it's like raining
When they
spaghetti, and it's like, well,
I get myself a gingerbread wife. Food comes to life. Remember?
I know, but like, would you totally eat her?
I'd eat it all.
No, but like, she's a gingerbread woman.
You don't like gingerbread?
Not really, but
Well, what would you rather have as a husband?
probably chocolate, something chocolate related.
That's gonna be messy.
So
Think
is
about-
gingerbread crumbs
No, but,
everywhere.
Hear me out. Which would you rather have? Say you're spooning with your husband. You wake up covered in chocolate because he just melted in your arms. That's not like you ever have chocolate in your pocket. Imagine spooning with it. You go wake up and he's gonna be like melted and just like, kill me.
Like, you know.
But like at least the ginger, like I just have to hoover up after. What?
What if I had a spaghetti husband? Just a strand of spaghetti.
A
He's
single
like,
strand.
he's like, whoa, or not the G-string dude, lad. Cause he's seen him. He pretty cool. Isn't he like a surfer dude or some shit? We ride the waves of food out of
Yeah.
here.
See, now I'm just thinking, who would I want as my food wife?
That's just some of the most weirdest shit you had to think
I was
of.
thinking the gummy bear there. I'm like, you know, that wouldn't be too bad.
I'll
I
stick
think, is there even, like, in general, is there any, like, food that's, you know, in the shape of a woman of some sort? There's lots of animals, which,
yeah,
you know,
but
if
you
you're
do-
in the bestiality, oh boy, the fucking food apocalypse is, like, the best for you.
Yeah, but
Is that our fucking syrup that's in the shape of an old granny?
oh yeah.
The one that put a whole bag of jelly beans up it. But nah, that one. I can't think of it.
Oh, the chocolate Santas, but when you take off the wrapper, it's like a deformed chocolate thing. You ever see them? They're from the pawn shop.
No, wait. All I can think of is like bunnies and all. You just like. No.
Sunny day comes out, everything's ruined. Having a picnic with your kids.
Wait. I remember. They don't specifically get into all that. They do lots of things like, did you like the leek? It's legit a leek
Yeah.
that has a mouth and arms and all.
Yeah.
What vegetable would be the hottest?
Sexy carrot. Broccoli's kind of like broccoli. Like has a...
Avocado.
No, I think that'd just be a basic white bitch. Like, to get the personality, it would be as dense as the avocado itself.
I think. What about eggplant? They got the curves.
Ooh, hold on. Ooh, hold on.
No,
I'm trying to think. Imagine dating a watermelon, right? Juicy goodness. Thick.
See, I'm sorry. In my head, I instantly just went to at some point going, fuck, you're wet. It's like, of course!
God. No. And they say water isn't wet. What?
That's the thing.
Oh, we're
I'm just
ruining
thinking of lost shit. Like, don't you used to say you want to strand of spaghetti? You ever had one? Don't you have one line you constantly see on all the memes where it's like, I'm not lesbian. Not what? It's a joke. I'm not lesbian. Or whatever it is. You know the thing. Spaghetti. No, I'm straight. So spaghetti until it gets wet. That, like...
Just jokes like that all the time. God, we've just like completely ruined Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
The other one definitely tried to bang one of those there food things.
Definitely.
It's like, you ever hear, don't you when you have a real good piece of meat, you're like, fuck, I wish I could have sex with this meat. Nom, nom, nom. There's definitely some mad guy out there who's like, fucking right, this meat.
Some basement dwellers like, God, I'm gonna go out and stick my dick in this one meatball. Like, you know.
What's the thickest of the meats, though?
Ooh, well, I mean, a filet mignon steak is pretty thick. Like, it's like this big. And then, you got... Even, like, a T-bone steak would be, like, big and buff. I say big and buff, you know, like... I can't believe I'm comparing steaks to, like, men. Am I objectifying food?
I'm going to say yes.
No. I don't wanna. I'm trying to think, what other...
Like, meat-wise, I probably
Chicken.
Chicken
Imagine
would be just a good
imagine
all-rounder.
just like a giant chicken tender, like trying not to eat it. Boy, it don't smell so good. Or even like a chicken breast. It's just one giant titty.
I like where this is going. I definitely admire a chicken breast. Chicken thighs, though. Oh.
Oof. What about just a whole rotisserie chicken?
Fuck. I'm sold.
Is that not like... It's not a plot line and something about a rotisserie, that walking one?
Oh, fucking no.
I was like, for some reason, the first thing that came to my head was like, oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog is in that. It's like, it's probably not. I don't know why my brain was like, jump to that.
So we definitely both end up marrying just a full chicken.
Yeah. Has to...
Okay,
Yep.
I can accept that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Do you have a more apocalypse?
I do. This thing. I'm going off my brief knowledge from a kid of Cloverfield. We could survive Cloverfield, right? Isn't that not like a whole...
Do you remember the end of Cloverfield?
Yeah, but like...
They nuke the city, Daniela.
But we could totally survive. There's nuke shelters.
Guys, the whole thing offhand here. I don't know why. Did you the emo looking girl in Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Biggest crush in her when I was like 11. I mean, huge ass crush, and it is heartbreaking every time you see your crush have her chest explode and an alien come out, and you're like, no, honey,
it's just her chest exploding with love, and then she dies. But like,
for real, like biggest crush in her back in the day. Just I wanted to get off my chest.
Isn't it in New York City? Is it in New York City? Okay. Does it happen anywhere else? I think I'm just trying to remember.
That's the thing. If I remember, The way they've done it in the sequels is they're different, like, universes, timelines, and all this shit.
Yeah.
They basically went for the cop-out answer, which is bullshit. I'm going to say yes. At some... Maybe not...
Okay, what?
No, maybe not that they're in other places.
Yeah.
It's more that eventually he'll come to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
I don't think the Nook's going to take that bad boy out.
I think where could
We'll say, we have to be fair, we're in New York City at the time.
Okay, right. We can't just be like, oh, we're in Ireland.
Probably, that's a thing. Probably hide in the subway.
A subway would probably be like, does it not have like a disease? Is that not how they die and stuff? There's a disease on them or something?
No,
I think it was something else.
Way he has like parasites on. The
Oh,
monster has
that, okay,
parasites
yeah,
on
no,
it
that
and they
bit.
come after. Like, that's the thing, we don't really have a choice.
Do they not walk through the subway?
Yeah, and there are a
That's how
bunch of
they-
them down there, but like, we're smart. I'm not even sure we could take them.
Maybe we could go.
That's the thing, there's not much like a Nook's. A Nook's pretty bad. Like, even just radiation afterwards, we're...
It's gonna be some
best-
trouble.
Like, our best chance...
But we
maybe
could
go
still
to-
survive if
Wait, no, wait!
What?
We're both... Like, we're Irish citizens.
Yeah.
Irish embassy. I'm sure they have a helicopter coming for them. We can hop on it.
Hell yeah. We just get out of there. Like,
Yeah.
we survive.
Like,
But, I
we
mean,
can't-
if we stay in New York, I'm trying to think where we would go. Where does no one go in New York?
I don't know. Like, wax museum in New York. I don't think
Just
anyone goes
pretend
there.
to be like a wax figure and be like, they won't kill me if we stay still.
But 90% sure we would end up doing that.
Like
The
just
thing is, it'd be one of those things where at first we pick a real awkward position and then stay in it for a good half hour and they'd be like, I really need to sit down.
I'd be like, hey Tiarnan, can you itch my nose? I can't reach it. No.
No, like,
I think I think the way I was thinking of this is like, we have a chance. Not a very good chance, but we could do it. Like,
yeah.
we have some bullshit method that would probably be like,
No,
worked.
wait. We could, like, somewhat do it. We could always try seducing the monster. I'm about next year between us two, we could.
me with like being stupid as heck. And then,
Be with the body.
hey, did you know that waffles are waffles?
That's the thing. Realistically, it's for me, it's all the looks. I just have you in my earpiece. And I'm like going up, hey, did you know waffles are waffles?
Monster magically turns into Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that's the real twist all along.
It was-
He's like, who's under that mask? Scooby-Doo! Oh.
Wrecking New York again. Rule.
So, besides the Cloverfield monster, I have another one. This is actually not monsters. But I pocked this one. This was a bit depressing, but I pocked this one because I know we could survive it.
Mm-hmm.
We may not live too happy lives.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Children of Men?
No.
The whole plot to Children of Men is every man in the world has become sterile, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, obviously things are going to shit because everyone's like, yeah, the human race is going to run out after this generation. And there's, like, a whole plot, you know, they find, like, a pregnant lady. It's like, how'd she get pregnant? And all this shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
we definitely would survive that. We wouldn't be too happy, let's be real.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'd probably be sitting like, oh.
Oh no, it don't work.
Oh, it still works.
No, like, you know,
It just
It doesn't work.
blanks.
doesn't work 100% though.
Oh no, what you doing? That's like the extent of, like, you're off, like, just doing your own thing, like going to work and all. I'm just standing going, like, why?
That's like,
Like, we would survive it. We'd
but
just
if all men go sterile, right, there is sperm banks, right?
like, it won't be. Like, it's, I don't know if it's men or if it's women, but if something happened
Okay.
that. It's like, you know, something happened and people could not get birth anymore. They tried a bunch of different ways, I think, to try and, you know.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to go
Remember,
off,
because
like,
what happens a lot is, obviously, a lot of people, they're like, it's in the world, let's start killing shit.
yeah.
But remember, it's like society is still sort of going on. People are going to work, people are paying for shit and all. Like, people are just trying to go about their lives until they die,
Yeah.
which is real depressing. But there's obviously those there ones out there like, I'm going to bomb shit. And like, that's one of the first scenes is a bomb going off in the middle of a town.
Mhm.
We'd be grand. We're from Northern Ireland.
Used to that.
Yeah. Like, we'd be grand.
I totally survive that. Okay, right.
Mhm.
For my next trick. So I mean, this is like a no-brainer one if we're thinking into the realms of anime, but like Attack on Titan, right? So we live on, let's say, we'll not say the section that they broke into right at the very start. We're probably in. I'm trying to think where it would be, because that was like one section, wasn't it? If you think about it, there's like the outer wall and there's different sections,
yeah.
and they broke into that one.
They broke into like the floodgate one.
Yeah, so I'd say we'd probably be in a different section, because I'd say we're a bit higher class than Eren Yeager. Dad might have been a doctor, but he was like in a.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was very well liked by other people.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
So we're like, we'll say
we're in a different section to
we're
him.
in Ditch of the Wall legit just after that.
Did they not break in? No, did they break into that one? No.
Oh, they did? Too?
Yeah, they went straight through. That's like, so that's what I was saying. Like, there's
That's
wee
like
pockets in it, if I remember.
If I remember. That was like all agriculture and farms.
Yeah.
So we're in just the floodgate after that. Ditch of the one that gets broken into afterwards. The third.
So we're
break-in.
already like, I'd say we'd already be on route to escaping, because I'm pretty sure they probably were
I'm
evacuating
sorry
people.
to say this, Dani. Here's exactly what would happen. You would see Levi and fucking.
He ain't
Mr.
here
No,
yet. He doesn't come
no.
in yet.
You would see Levi and Captain Dude
Captain dude?
of a Survey Corps.
Erwin?
You'd see them two, and you'd be like, "I'm joining the military too."
Like, no,
I know.
I was getting to this bit,
I
because
know.
no, the way they was that we're just presuming, right? If we're in the same kind of situation as these kids, they're all like, how old are they at the time? Like 13 or whatever at the time.
Yeah.
I think so. And so we're in this situation. So let's say that we're older than them. So we're like 15 at this point, right?
Yeah.
We're like ready to join the army if we wanted to. So totally, right? We would join the army. Now, which section would you join? There's like the military police. There's
Of course, damn me. Second I see Annie, I'm going straight.
she's the younger generation right below you.
Listen, it's one of those situations. Eventually, I'm going to be like, we'll be at the end of the recruitment, I imagine. This new recruit come in, I'll be like, she's like 2 years younger than I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's one new recruit. Pretty cool.
Like, dang.
Yeah. And then I'll just, the whole time, be like, so what are you doing? She'd just be cool to me, and I'd like be more like, oh.
You're like,
That big, also, what paramilitary you plan to join? Fucking Royal Regiment, or whatever they're called.
She's a military police, isn't it?
She's the very center one.
Oh, that's what, are they called
they?
that?
I don't know. There's the ones with the unicorn.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
ones
I know
with
that.
the unicorn. She joins that one. I'm just like, I'll go join
Was it
that
the
too.
military?
I go join that. Like, that's my whole
The
thing.
other
I'll
one
just be like, nah, I'm joining that, and I'll be sitting anxiously waiting the whole time for her
Yeah.
to finish hers. You're going straight for that cervical second
Like,
you see them
of
too.
course.
I know. I'll just be like, oh, Dani, you know, you're a good friend and all, but
I'll be like, I'll see you on the battlefield, and then walk away, realize, shit, he won't be on the battlefield. It's one of the things, like, I don't want to be like, I'm like trying to be cool in front of all my boys, so I'm like, I can't turn around and be like, no, I didn't mean. So, I mess up.
yeah, you mess up. Like, it's one of those things. I imagine I tried real hard to convince you otherwise. I tried real hard to be like, can you just like join me in the Unicorn Corp? And you're like, but have you seen them? I'm like, yeah, but like, you seen Anna?
I'll be like, nah, I want to stay in the Survey Corps. So, at this point, you'd probably survive longer than me, right?
Yeah. Like, that's the thing.
But, like, we could survive for, like, a good amount of time, just depending. I mean, they don't go on...
survive like a reasonable amount of time. You probably die quickly enough. Me, I'd probably... Spoilers for the manga here. Did you... I don't know the manga myself, but don't the Survey Corps, like, overthrow? Do they fight against the Unicorn Corps? Because, like, I'm dead straight away.
I don't think they
Oh, actually, no, fuck. I'm dead the second Annie turns out a Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know for a fact, I'll probably somehow figure out she's a Titan. Yeah, I'll be still like, nah, it's okay, honey. I'm still here to support you. And she's like, no, fuck off. No, but it's okay. And then, like, eventually, like, Levi finds out. So that's what happened. Levi finds out that I know all about this, and he's torturing me. I'm just like, but have you seen her, though? And Levi's like, I don't care. And he'd, like, torture me. And then you see me like, oh, hey, Tiarnan.
It was like a whole mess because it's like, shit, you need, like,
You just have
punishment. And I'm just like, Tiarnan, how'd you get into this mess?
To
You're like, she had!
That's the thing, the whole time it's just you have to slowly explain to Levi and all that I'm just a real idiot when it comes to women.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just looked up as the Garrison's the other one.
Okay.
That's like I'm
Quickly.
just mm-hmm.
We're on the 30-minute mark. So do you have any other quickfire?
Quickfire ones?
I got a sort of apocalypse and it's the Hunger Games. Go on.
Independence Day. We got Will Smith.
Washington gets wiped out.
We won't live in Washington, okay?
But do you remember that scene where the dog jumps and saves itself?
Yeah.
That was real cool.
That's gonna be hard. Actually, Kobe gonna save me.
Kobe go save me, yeah.
Beanie will come up to you. She'll stay with you.
Beanie will be just too excited, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How are you doing? I'm like, oh, hello, Beanie.
Kobe saves me. Ozzy gets mad at Kobe because Ozzy hits other dogs and Ozzy like tries to like go for Kobe, but at the same time he's like over by me being like and you're just like, Beanie.
Yeah, nah, that's what
At least you
happened.
get Beanie.
And then we see Will Smith and be like, oh no, Will Smith, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Other quickfire ones?
Like I said, the Hunger Games is sort of like an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Not real, it's like a
Post-apocalyptic, is it not?
good wee bit after whatever happened to America and like ended it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's post-apocalyptic.
Okay.
I'm
pretty sure we could survive that.
There's Seraph of the End, which isn't it like, hold on, I'm trying to remember. Like, this is not a good anime, right? I don't know how many people like it, but yeah. Right, I think it's like everyone over a certain age they just die. All of them die, right? And it's all these kids left,
mm-hmm.
and then they're all like, we gotta fight these vampire things.
That's right. Would Log Horizon be considered apocalypse?
Is it? Like, I don't know.
Like, what happens basically is you never see the outside world. Like, maybe in the light novel or wherever it is based on, you do, but you never really see the outside world in the anime.
Yeah.
It's just all of a sudden they're teleported into this game, and they're lit in the game that they've all played. Mm-hmm. So is that...
I don't, like... I mean, does it clearly state there's no world outside, or is it like... Okay, yeah.
Like, to be fair, they're constantly, most of the time, they're like, shit! We're in a video game. This is amazing. Eventually, they're like, maybe we should try and work on getting out somehow.
Yeah. I don't know. Unless it's like clearly stated, I wouldn't really classify it, but it could be one of the things where it could be. Could totally be.
Well, I can't think of anything else really. They always come
survivable ones, like, I don't know.
Don't worry. Next time, worst apocalypse.
Oh shit. This is all video sponsored by A Quiet Place. I'm just kidding. We would never get sponsored.
Yeah. We would fuck up so bad in A Quiet Place.
That's the thing. Like I was saying earlier, see, in A Quiet Place, like I would sneeze and we would just be like real fucked. Like my sneezes are like the loudest.
Fucked. You saying I can actually hold my laughter and all I'm with you.
Well,
like I'd say, I know, I'd just give you one stare and you burst out laughing because you think I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Like, how could I listen to Gak? Just doesn't make... I know she listens to headphones, but like, kind of blast Gak all the time.
I think that might be a good apocalypse.
I get wiped out and then like no Gak for anyone anymore. That's the terrible apocalypse. That's the real apocalypse. The least survivable apocalypse. A world without Gacked.
And on that note, we've been Offbeat Topic. Thank you. Subscribe to Sway North. And goodbye.